Your ragtag group of ragamuffins sprints out of Vern's mansion, hot on Colvin's heels. He seems determined and tight-lipped. Well, not particularly tight-lipped, it's just hard to get through to him with all the sprinting. Colvin, nobody is as fast as you. Nobody is as fast as you.
Colvin, just do a brisk jog. Just...
Yeah! Dunstan sprints past.
He's a machine.
Off in the square ahead, you see an interesting sight. A figure outlined by the fire, menacing, terrifying, even. Oh no! Is it another ghost?
No, it's just Rat. I mean, no, it's Rat.
Dunstan runs up to the fire. Colvin sprints up too. There's something happening around you, but we don't have time for this. He runs up. Rhett looks over. Oh, yes, it seems like you've gotten up to some sorts of mischief while not under my direct supervision.
Hey, Rat, you looking menacingly into a fire?
Yes, I have an evil spirit to banish. You know how things go.
Oh, don't
That's awful nice of you.
This town is awfully cursed, he says, looking into the fire.
All right, that's adorable.
Don't I know it?
Wasn't actually an evil spirit. Fun fact, it was actually all Vern here the entire time.
Yes, it was all a joke.
Ain't
all
that a hoot?
something of a prank. Oh, then I suppose I just banished an unrelated evil spirit. Rat waves his hands. So what did you lot get up to?
I nod
we
towards
found an
Dunstan.
army.
We have an important...
No time. Colvin, where are we going?
Oh, yes, north to Caravia. I arranged a meeting. I know you need people for this conga line, and what is a conga line without the magics that supply the conga and the line?
Yeah, no, that's 100% correct. I'm glad we're on the same page here, Colvin.
Of course, we're 100%. I feel like we're 100% in tune. Therefore, I've set up a
Maybe not
meeting with the
100%.
Coven of Dusk. He stares you dead in the face.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
a brilliant idea!
Fuck.
Vern walks up behind him. Ian stares into Marcus's face. Are you freaking out right now? You're sweating. You're sweating a whole bunch right now.
He's doing good. Everything's good. Everything's fine.
Colvin, you're still on good terms with them?
Of course, they're my good friends.
Even after,
Of course, they're still my good friends.
Okay.
Marcus wanders away from the fire briefly.
Well, as long as they're not doing anything weird with magic, it'll probably be fine.
Inian waves to Gregor. You be sane at Colvin, I'm gonna be sane at Marcus. Inian takes off after. Oh, boy.
Marcus turns around, his with sunglasses and a mustache plastered over his face.
Marcus, you're going to have to face your fears one of these days.
I faced my fears, and it was terrible. And now I'm gonna face them again, and it's still gonna be terrible.
She slaps you straight across the face. It contains a punch.
Oh my god, Ian, I really, really didn't need that right now. What the hell? You expect me to thank you for that?
Yes! Listen, Marcus, everybody has to grow up sometime. Mm-hmm. You are grown up 99% of the time. It's just there's still a part of you that is forever trapped in awkward amber, made out of Wizard High School and ridicule.
Better.
I'm just saying that if you want to go back and show everybody back in Wizard High School that you've become the coolest, you just demonstrate that you are beyond that and you have your own conga line now, you know? They don't have power over you anymore. You said it yourself. Nothing stops a conga line, Marcus, right?
Nothing does stop a conga line except for an equal and opposite conga line.
Okay, I feel like you're getting distracted. She starts snapping her fingers in front of your face.
No, I'm still with you.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Ian.
Yeah, I'm not good with the spiels. I'm not good with the motivational speeches, but you can't run Marcus Valafi's conga line for peace without Marcus Valafi.
Shit, you're right.
We good?
We're good. Marcus slowly takes his glasses off. I will be seeing the Coven of Dusk not as Horatio Protagonist, but as Marcus Valafi.
She nods, smiling, and slowly extends her hand, and the mustache too.
I'm keeping the mustache.
And the mustache too, Marcus. Her smile doesn't falter. Give me put the mustache in my hand, Marcus.
With a frown, Marcus removes the mustache and puts it in Inian's hand.
Thank you. Inian wanders back to the pack of people, perspiring slightly.
Okay, so if I'm getting this, you set us all up on a date with the Coven of Dust?
That's right.
I was hoping the fruit.
And I was hoping for romance. It looks like we're both disappointed, Gregor.
There's always a chance for romance.
And
Okay,
really, a
you
date
say that?
can
He's
be
right, you know.
romantic.
Yes.
Like if that's what's in your picnic.
That's a good point, yeah. You can have dates with
This
your
is the
date.
worst possible outcome.
I'm tempted to agree with you. But I've agreed to approach this optimistically and also as myself. So let's get to it, shall we?
Thank you. But at the same time, Colvin, where are we meeting? We're meeting at a local Caravian establishment. It's supposed to embody the local flavor. Don't worry, I researched it beforehand.
And how far away is this place?
It's known as the Tortured Word.
Oh yeah, it has 5 stars on Help.
Idiot slaps the back of Marcus's head.
How far away is this place?
It's north across the border. It'd be a journey, but I assume you need exceeding amounts of help during this modern and ridiculous day and age. Honestly, he had me till the last part. He just had to tie it back to sociological shit again.
Just move past it, Inian.
I try every day, Marcus.
Keep trying. Just keep trying.
You know, Colvin, did you plan that? Okay, whatever. I just sometimes like... Yoval is surprisingly close to the Tortured Word. This is on the border, after all, as evidenced by him. She motions over to Vern. Yes, I did happen to sneak onto Anorian turf and reclaim one of their mansions. So sue me.
They just might.
I had just kind of expected him to show up when we least expect it. So,
But like I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of running, especially through like swampy stuff. Are there going to be swamps, or can we negotiate an alternative?
I call Dunstan back.
Welcome to. I do believe, yes, there was a cart around here that I could negotiate up, so long as you don't mind it being pulled by undead horses.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the best sort of horse.
Anyone opposed to undead horses? Okay, I have to ask this question a lot. Vern wanders away and negotiates.
Wait, when you say undead, do you mean like, with the fleshy bits still, or like a skeleton?
This is a little bit of skeleton horse. You got some skeleton horse?
I need to know if I should close my eyes or not.
Yeah. Of course, it's a little skeletal. Oh, but I can supply the skin. Rat says, putting a finger up.
I'm glad we have you around, Rat.
Yeah, you know, I knew it. I knew he'd have skin.
He always has
as long as it's not a dire horse, I don't want to open up that discussion again.
Whoa, Gregor, let's not get started. You don't even invoke that name in the wilds. They can smell it. Fern leaves and negotiates you up a wagon. It is pulled by horses with suspiciously bright pink flesh and fur.
Oh no.
With the trundle and a bumble, you travel across the Caravian border. Your first time entering the nation from the Anorian side. Last time you were here, you sailed around to the northern end. A wonderful place known as the Coven of Dusk. This is the southern end. Rocked by constant warfare with the Anorians, it's a necrotic hellscape. Vern advises you to keep all hands, appendages, etc. inside the cart at all times, as the crippling necrotic wind will kill you and resurrect you as a zombie in mere moments. The cart jumbles along, Rat in the back making cooing noises every time you go over a bump. Colvin, hang! Dunstan carrying a tune as he runs alongside, Marcus clinging to his back. Inian sits at the front of the wagon with Gregor as the two soak in the landscape.
Ooh. You know, Kier, I'm sorry I said the swamps wouldn't be happening again, but this is like a death swamp.
Oh, please, Gregor, it's not swampy at all. Not even moisture survives here. This is a desiccated hellscape.
It just feels like there's blood in the air, you know, like humid with it.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh yes, you're thinking of the blood memory. It's a wonderful effect of the weather around here. Soak it in through your pores. Blood memory, huh? Something about the phrasing of that just gets me excited, you know? Like, I don't like the idea of blood having a memory, but it's together. It's like, that blood memory. And Colvin grips his hand. That blood memory. See, he gets it.
I just can't get hype about it. I'm trying.
You travel for the better part of a day, you think? Through the Caravian countryside, you begin to worry, wonder what's going on in Jinkal at the same time. But the promise of the Coven of Dusk's help is actually, spurring you onwards. You arrive at the Tortured Word.
Marcus peels himself off of Dunstan's back with a yawn. I slept like a baby. How'd you get so nurturing, Dunstan?
This may come as a surprise, but I sing till Kophis closes his eyes.
Oh, that's adorable. I think I might have misjudged you initially.
You arrive in sunny Caravia.
Yeah?
You're pretty sure it's daytime.
Yes, this is the pale yellow haze, which is generally considered daytime in Caravia.
Soak it in! Soak it in!
But my pores are already full of blood memory.
This looks like a place that's full of fascinating undead.
And bugs.
Also bugs! And undead bugs!
I'm seeing mostly bugs.
Lots of bugs. Why do they all... What's with this place and blood? Oh, man.
I don't know, but I thought this tree was covered in sap, but nope. That's blood.
At least we've got
Tree's
extra
bleeding.
to stave off the bugs.
Oh, I've always wanted to see one of these. A famous tree that bleeds. I'll call it... She braces her quill against...
Blood tree. Call it a blood tree.
A bleeding willow.
Ooh, that's good.
That's a good one. It's pretty solid. Kier nods.
Marcus shakes his head.
Is this where our hot date is?
Okay, we've got to stop using that term. This is clearly not a date. It never was a date. I need to stop thinking about it like a date, because otherwise I'm going to try and romance someone and it's going to end badly.
Yeah, like you get a little excited, like you have to get your game face on, but then no, it's not a date. You're just going to meet with some shitty wizards like usual.
I totally forgot. I skipped lunch and everything.
Oh, maybe they have some food in this fine establishment.
You wander along, you feel things shifting beneath the dirt, as if the soil, so dead, was alive. The grave decor is kind of nice. Reminds me of the Shrouded Isles a little bit.
A little bit.
Ooh. I don't want to go in first.
Well, we gotta knock first.
No, you go ahead, Gregor.
Gregor knocks on the door and awaits a reply.
It creaks open spookily.
Yep.
That's kind of a reply.
Is that like constitutionally required in Caravia, Vern?
The Necrocs have enforced a lot of door safety regulations. The spooky creak means that you will not be liquefied immediately upon entry.
Huh.
Oh.
That makes me feel good, actually.
Yeah, would have been good information to know earlier. But
Okay,
I guess.
They could pass a pamphlet out or something.
Liquefy is an incredibly specific state. I only say that, Inian says, turning around, because you're a necromancer, and necromancers can't do anything with you if you're liquid, so can we still be killed instantly with the spooky creak? Vern taps the side of his nose. A Caravian never tells! People have to fucking stop doing that. Marcus!
Well, I'm not liquid or dead, so we're fine.
Stop!
Gregor says from inside the bar.
Is it a bar or a funeral home? I can't tell even inside.
All around, an ethereal light welcomes you. You feel the comforting yet chilling touch of the grave brace against your cheek. The cold embrace of death, urging you to come in and fucking buy something. Gregor, what first strikes your eyes to your immediate left are the array of skeletons that seem to be staffing and occupying the bar.
Dear Marcus, have you seen the outside?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it's full of bugs. Full of bugs. Full of bugs.
Do you see that one way over there?
Nope. My eyes aren't that good, man.
Keep looking.
Okay.
Guys,
yes.
They're gonna freak out if they know that there are tons of skeletons in here.
What?
See?
Oh,
Kier and Marcus look around the bar.
Okay, Kier, eyes right. Eyes right. Eyes right, Kier. Just ignore them. They're just gambling. It's fine.
They don't have eyes or ears. They won't know you're here.
Alien leans into Rat. Hey, can you, do something about this? Rat straightens up again. Why, yes, I can! With my Rat's patented skelly warmer! He quickly sweeps up behind the skeleton and brings over what appears to be a bright pink and stuffed bag. It fits poorly over the skeleton. He disappears and reappears, sweeping them over each skeleton. The vague outlines of people in bodysuits now sit at each table.
I tug on Gregor's slave. Is it safe now?
Just keep looking at that wall.
100% fixed! You made it much worse. That is... Now I'm afraid. That is so fucking creepy. Kier, however, turns around. Okay, they're like... They're lumpy,
they got some bag clothes on.
yeah, the lumpy cloth people. That's cool. That's
essentially
cool.
what
Yeah,
skin
that's
is
basically...
lumpy
It's
cloth.
basically some lumpy cloth. Kier and Marcus are suddenly fine.
I'm glad you guys are okay with it.
Gregor, I'm really not. Gregor, I'm really not okay with it.
Well, you're not freaking out as much as they would be, so just... We'll deal with it. Fury,
She begins to sketch one of them.
don't poke it.
I'm putting this under the nightmares section.
Oh, that's good to have a whole section for that. Leave a lot of pages.
Okay, well, as the lead negotiator here, I will begin the negotiations.
Okay, then.
Colvin sits down at the table staring at Royan Igni Maxis, the leader of the Coven of Dusk. He appraises you with a steely gaze. You think?
I decide to stay standing. Max?
So first things first, we're real sorry about locking you in a trunk.
I'm not that sorry about it. I think you deserved it.
He waves one hand dramatically.
I mean, yeah, he deserved it, but we're trying to get him on our side.
Forget about it. The trunk incident is behind me.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's good. We were afraid you suffocated for a little bit,
We
and then we just
actually were
thought,
pretty positive we killed you for a while there.
Not many people live through being stuffed in a trunk, if I'm being fully honest.
So was it just so badly made that you could breathe fine, or what?
I broke myself out after feigning unconsciousness, just in time to escape the gaseous explosion that rocked the entire tower.
I'm impressed.
I believe that was the cause of your actions, correct?
Technically, yes.
what actions
Quite
would
mean
you
for
be
it to turn out that way, but technically, yes.
From what I understand, he stares around at the group. It seems like an altercation took place on top of my tower. Well, technically, I paid for the tower, so it's my tower. And Ian says, glaring daggers.
Okay.
It's no one's tower anymore, because it's not really a tower anymore.
But here you all are, standing buddy-buddy with one another once again.
Oh yeah, we've always been buddies and always will be.
Yeah, Ian takes a step forward, shoving Marcus out of the way by the face.
Kick her in the knee.
And our other buddy is kind of like fighting against us right now, but she's our buddy too.
Yeah, friendship's weird.
We fought like children, yes, but we made up like adults, Ian says, continuing to fight Marcus to the side. We'll probably fucking fight again. Frankly, I feel like throwing down right now.
I pull her hair.
She tugs at the nearest available surface of cloth and yanks you are yanked unintentionally into a seat.
Okay. I guess I'm a negotiator now.
Ian, with an intense frown on her face, sits down next to you, considering that you have her in what resembles a headlock. She attempts the air chair.
Wow, you have strong legs.
Thank you.
I can't even begin to accomplish the air chair.
Yeah, thank you. It's pretty rare that people notice that. You know, you have some poise yourself to be pulled into a chair in such unflattering circumstances and just pull it off so fantastically. Like that requires poise. That requires panache.
Yeah. I don't really have much body mass, so I've got to get used to sudden changes of momentum.
Don't tell me you're actually trying to romance the Coven, Marcus. This isn't the proper date.
Gregor, we've got to blindside him with it. Come on.
Yes, that's right. Back to the negotiation. Marcus and Idion, now having apparently instantly made up, both fold their hands, put them on the table, and stare at Royanigni Max. His name's Max.
Gonna call him Max.
Gregor follows suit from a standing position, bending over and placing his elbows lower on the table.
Now, we of the Coven of Dusk find ourselves in something of an odd position. You see, I was enjoying my forced sabbatical, let's say. Marcus twitches at the mention of an academic term. When he stares at Colvin, former subordinates, being of ethereal light, appeared before me and punched a series of phrases into the ham I was eating. From what I understand, You people need, and I quote, big help.
Yeah, no, that's
It's important to conserve characters.
Yes. Do you have big help to give?
He braces the mask against his forehead. The full might of the Coven of Dusk is yours if you so wish it, but...
Really?
He leans forward. You know what I want.
Marcus slyly taps the side of his nose. Oh, I know what you want.
He knows what you want.
Take some time to get all of those rabbits in one place, so you're gonna have to just wait for a little bit.
Inian taps the side of her nose, nodding, and looking slyly at Marcus at the same time, as if showing off. Of course we know what you want, but it's going to take time to accrue all of those wizard drugs. They don't just grow on trees. Actually, they do grow on trees. Actually, they do. Yeah. Of course we know what you want, but one does not simply have the truth handed to them!
I know what you want, but it's not happening. Let's negotiate.
Apparently you do not know what I want, unless you predicted it. Max points at Gregor. I want you mages and sorcerers of not inconsiderable power to rebuild Legan's Eye for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, done. Sure, why not?
That kind of sounds like fun.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's rebuild it.
Wait. What are you gonna use it for? Same thing as before?
I believe explaining that would weaken my position on the negotiating table. Let's just say I want to rebuild it.
What, Indian, you're fine with this?
Gregor, come here a second.
Okay.
Right.
We're just going
Sidebar.
to have a quick sidebar. Quick sidebar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We go to one side of the bar.
Okay. This is something, Gregor, this is something I've been doing for ages, promising, like, to work on a job for people in exchange for favors right now, and then never fucking doing it. It's the best, man. It's how you make big money in this world. It's how you make the biggest money. So
That's a good negotiation tactic. You still hold all the cards.
yes,
Or
obviously.
Legan's Eye, or whatever it is you promised them.
Oh yeah, obviously. And like, worst comes to worst, let's say he casts a Geas or something stupid on us that makes like me and Marcus toil night and day to rebuild this thing. We'll just fucking smash it again. Just fucking smash
Yeah.
it.
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
all
say.
over
We can
that.
build it again. We're just gonna break it again once
Oh
we're
my
done.
god, it'd be so funny to just break it in his face once it's done. Like, can you imagine that?
We can like deliver it to him on the big old padded cart or something,
fucking
and wear
ground.
ceremonial robes,
Ground.
and then take it right up to him and fucking smash it on the ground.
Smash it right in his face. Right in his face. I don't like how mean this plan is and how mean and vindictive you guys are getting.
Quieter, Kier, quiet.
Wait, I'm not doing it for meanness. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do.
And it feels good.
If I can be in on the smashing.
I think we're all on the same page.
I think we're all on the same page here. I'm not really on the same page.
Marcus goes and sits at the table again.
You
we
weren't
will
there for that.
Yes, we will rebuild it.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Yes. Of course. Gregor sits down in his pose.
Then it's a date, Colvin says.
As if on cue, Marcus whips out a fragrant bouquet of flowers and holds them out to Max. Oh, I'm so sorry. Those are crawling with bugs. I have to work with, what this place can give me. I hope you don't mind.
Max tentatively accepts the flowers.
Oh, and Max, I feel like I should just be clear about one thing. We're happy to rebuild this for you, but we won't be able to do it until all of our business is concluded with. I hope you understand.
Very well, then. Then you wouldn't forgive me if I kept a close eye on you until then.
That was some weird emphasis on the eye.
Yeah, like, I feel like there's two potential puns he's working with right here. Like, the Eye of Legan, one, and the fact that that mask does not have any discernible eye holes. Those seem to be just plastered on. Like, how do you see?
Yeah, no, what I think is going to happen is he's going to send a spectral disembodied eye to spy on us.
Yeah.
What's happening here, Max?
That.
Oh, I thought it was going to be him, like, as an I, Max, will follow you and just watch you all the time.
This one.
Which one is it?
This one understands it perfectly, he says, staring at Gregor. In fact, I find you to be quite the shrewd negotiator. We would enjoy someone of your caliber at the Coven of Dusk. We need to replace our PR department. Hey, boss! Yes? That's the famous school-tipping rascal, Gregor's evil twin!
Oh, you must be mistaken.
I clap a hand over Gregor's mouth. Just go with it.
You're thinking of my evil twin.
Oh, then I suppose you're Gregor.
Am I? I assume the stance of the swift negotiator.
Gregor, just tell him. It sounds like he won't leave us alone until we rebuild this thing anyway. Just to make it clear, we expect a full 100% commitment from the Coven of Dusk for this, because like in Zai, it's a pretty big deal. It's gonna take a lot.
Really big deal.
It's gonna take a lot of baguettes. It's gonna take a lot of baguettes to build.
Quality, fresh baguettes.
Fresh baguettes, a whole day's worth of donuts, a whole.
I'm also gonna need some specialty imported bagged tea.
Yeah, that sounds pretty plausible to me.
Again with the fucking bagged tea, Marcus.
What do you have against tea that is contained, as it should be?
Tea is meant to fly loose, and we're not having this conversation.
To kill us all?
We're not having this conversation right now. We're not having this conversation right now. And he turns, the two are on the verge of fighting again. Well, so yes, you call up all of your Coven of Dusk cronies, and yeah, they'll come with us. They belong to us now. They're ours.
Yeah, we really need some big help because we've got a large war.
I feel like that's lessening our negotiating stance, but like we desperately need this help.
You already agreed to it.
Yeah, Gregor, you've already won the negotiation. It's considered quite rude in negotiating circles to kick the loser of the negotiation while he's down.
Is it? I turn towards Inian and fold my hands.
Are you negotiating at me right now, Gregor?
I don't know. What are you willing to offer to get the answer?
Oh my god, why do I feel so threatened?
I'm feeling extremely threatened right now, and you're not giving off a good vibe for negotiation. I'm walking away from the table, Inian says, standing up.
Then I have won.
I'm exceedingly enjoying your panache.
This one time only, right?
This is not going to be a recurring thing. I feel like we should stress
we
that.
want nothing to do with you.
Of course, the second that you restore Legans Eye, our business is done. After, of course, the war business concludes, because I assume you will be so busy with the efforts. I myself will be traveling with you. The rest of my cronies, as you put it, will organize themselves. He snaps his fingers. The coven members scatter.
Oh, wow. You've got a pretty well-trained force of creepy robed guys.
The slow ones died in the explosion.
Oh no.
Wow, that's pretty real. That's pretty real.
Yeah, can we back it up a step?
Yeah, can we
Get a little less real?
Come on. And with that, my contributions have been contributed. You can thank me later. In money.
Can I thank you now?
At the Punch Dome.
Okay.
Give us your service. Colvin exits back outside. I guess team meeting back outside away from the, Kier stares over at the skeletons.
Yep, team meeting back outside. Marcus hangs back for a second, though. Hey, Gregor.
Yeah?
You think you could tutor me on negotiation at some point?
Yes. You know, in exchange for something.
Okay. What do you want?
Gregor taps both sides of his nose.
Okay, I'll give you whatever you want at a later date.
Gregor gives 16 sequential winks.
Marcus sits there and watches through every last one of them. The process takes over a minute.
Yeah, you gotta tell me what all that means.
Let's go outside and see to that meeting, shall we?
Fury jogs up alongside of you after thoroughly studying the creatures.
Fury, come on, there's no dates here.
But there's plenty of exciting flora and fauna.
That's not fun. Those are skeletons. That's not fauna. By definition, those are not fauna.
They're not skeletons.
Are you okay?
It's okay, Fury. He knows.
Taking a closer look at Fury's notebook as you pass by, the anatomical diagram is oddly detailed and accurate, but clearly requires some imagination, as the stuffed creatures have been given entire working systems of internal organs.
Well, she is imaginative.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask about it, because knowing Rat, it could be true.
You scuttle back outside to hear Vern and Max discussing something. Yes, I hope you cleaned out my office before the explosion happened. We didn't have the time, Vern. You simply vanished on us. The bill for that will be coming in the mail, then. You wander back outside. The cultists scuttle around. Believe it or not, me and my subordinates were vacationing near here. It shouldn't take too long to rally the troops, so to speak.
So that's good to hear.
So now that we're in shitbog Caravia, I feel like we should take stock of exactly what we've got. We've got a bunch of golems, and I am not going to undersell the golems. The golems are great because I don't need to feel bad when they die. They're lesser life. She stares over at Dunstan.
Say that too loud in front of.
You talking to me? Don't forget, Dunstan used to be a man. He's the bearer of a long and sordid history.
Which we would love to hear in full at some point.
The legend begins. A star
not right
falls. Nebulous blaze. Dunstan captures it all. I like this guy.
Oh, he's a hoot.
So I feel like we need to take stock of everything. So we have mages. Mages are good. Mages are brilliant. The Enorians don't know how to deal with mages. They're all idiots.
Mages are good, I guess.
We know how to deal with magic perfectly.
Do you punch it, Colvin?
Inian overhands a spell of something at Colvin. He punches it out of the air. Okay, point taken. He knows how to deal with magic. The rest of them don't. So mages are good. Colvin, you did a brilliant job. I'd give you a high five if I don't want to. But okay, we've got the beginnings of an actual army, guys. This sounds crazy, but I think we can do this.
Of course we can do this. Have you been doubting us the entire time?
Don't get to doubt.
Never doubt the conga line.
You know what there is a phrase where I come from. A little doubt acts as the strongest spice to a fine drink.
What? That's the weirdest saying I've ever heard.
Yeah, I just made it up on the spot. I tried, Marcus.
Okay.
I tried. I gave it an effort, okay?
You almost had me fooled.
It's okay. See, I don't know much about drinks, so that's why I didn't get it. But I'm sure it was pretty good.
I get it. Just then,
yeah.
just then, from down the road comes a screeching sound. A familiar.
Is that a rat?
You hear the thundering of many rat foot sounds.
Pitter patters.
They sprint up to you.
Oh, hey, you adorable little creatures, you.
One jumps
Pig
on a
giblets?
cultist.
Well, I'm fresh out, so too bad.
Don't test them.
Oh, well, I guess we have all these rat friends here now. What are you up to, little buddies?
But I'm not a rat friend.
Oh, it's Randy.
Oh, hey, Randy.
But my name, it's not important.
Oh, what are you doing here, Randy?
He's covered in sweat and was clearly dragged an incredibly long distance.
You want a drink, Randy?
He's completely covered in sweat, grime, and otherwise.
I pass him a water skin.
Randy braces a hand on your shoulder. I kept watch like you're told to, and I got more in. The rats showed me the way.
Okay, slow down here. Drink this. I pass him a water skin.
When I told them I had to see you, they carried me.
Have you been traveling on Ratback for days? For a day?
For the past... They run exceedingly fast. Did the rats... Oh, were my babies smart enough to use the teleporter, or did you run all the way from the capital? Capital? Yes, they are extremely fast! He puts a hand on Marcus's shoulder. Mora told me to tell you.
Come on, spit it out.
They found the ban. They found the ban.
Oh, no.
Randy turns around dramatically. They're starting the attack. He falls over.
Oh.
Randy!